As the medical director of NAMI, I'm here to tell you that the brain is connected to the body, and NAMI Walks is a beautiful example of how our community comes together to advance this cause. Mental illnesses represent the leading causes of disability in America, and services need to improve. We need more education about the impact of mental illness, which can impact anyone. This is not someone else's problem. So get on your sneakers and join the community, because this could happen to someone in your life.
We're out to take mental illness out of the closet and move it into the mainstream. We know that walks like breast cancer and AIDS have used walks with great effect to really raise the visibility of their cause and just make people understand how much we are part of the community, part of the area that they live in, but also, part of the world and really the human condition. So we use it to, we use it to raise awareness, but I have to tell you, we're also concerned about raising funds. We certainly, our affiliate and the other chapters that we partner with us on this from this area, we certainly depend on fundraising. This is our major fundraising event, and we really hope that people will not only come out, but form walk teams and use it as an opportunity to go out in the community and talk openly, for heaven's sakes, about mental illness. Go to their library, go to their dry cleaner, a place where people hang out and have a cup of coffee, and just that one person reaching another person in an open way, I think does more, because really it's that, each person reaching out and to other individuals in that very personal way makes a huge difference. Because when you do, you know what happens? You know what happens when you start to talk to someone about mental illness? It's absolutely predictable that they will then tell you about someone they know or someone in their family. And what we're doing then is we're normalizing talking about mental illness. So when we say we're out to change minds one step at a time, really it's more, we're just trying to open minds and have mental illness just be seen like every other life-altering disorder and cause.
NAMI Walks is a national phenomenon, and Janet says the 10-year-old initiative grows larger every single year.
It started, I think, with 12 walk sites. I believe this is their 10th year, and we came on board the 3rd year, and now there are 80 walk sites around the country, and in all the major cities and around the country. And we've, actually partnered with Zucker Hillside. We're very, very fortunate that they've been a corporate co-chair since the beginning. And so we're one of the larger walks, and really anxious to have many people many viewers come out to Jones Beach on May 5th. I'm told it's Cinco de Mayo, Saturday, parking field number 5, and we often have bad weather, but I know, because we're having this wonderful weather now, we know that it's going to be a glorious day, and we want to see thousands and thousands of people there. It's always great fun. We have bands and food, and this year we're adding a health and wellness tent. So lots of wonderful opportunities for people to come out, enjoy themselves, but also learn something about who we are and about mental illness.
Janet says she didn't know what to expect the first year, and was amazed and grateful for the huge showing of support and attendance at the Queens Long Island NAMI Walks.
One of the things that was so much fun the first year, actually, is that because we were new to this, we just assumed that Jones Beach would collect fees as as people came to the walk. And then they didn't tell us anything other, So the next thing we know, there was this big traffic lineup on the Long Island Expressway, and people, just couldn't get in. So it definitely delayed the start of that first walk. And then, of course, all of a sudden, we just saw this huge crowd of people, which was just an amazing experience. People arriving in cars and buses. And then there's a wonderful group of, there was at the time, a wonderful singing group called the Side Effects. And they were people that worked at Zucker Hillside, headed by Jessica Berkman, who is a nurse at Zucker Hillside. And so, they performed for us, and that was. Then they eventually created the NAMI Walk song for us, which is a great, song that's been a lot of fun for us to hear over the years. So. Also, should tell you, Friendlies has been a big supporter since the very beginning. It was interesting. They sort of tested us initially to see how much of a draw we would be, and we paid for having cans in all the Friendlies restaurants, and they were amazed, as were we, in the amount of change that just got dropped in. I think it was over a period of a month. It was almost $2,000 just in nickels, dimes, and quarters. So I think that they decided that we were a worthwhile cause to work with, and so they always provide lunch for the first, I think it's 1,500 walkers that get there and pick up a ticket. So we're also very, very pleased with that partnership.
As the medical director of NAMI, I'm here to tell you that the brain is connected to the body, and NAMI Walks is a beautiful example of how our community comes together to advance this cause. Mental illnesses represent the leading causes of disability in America, and services need to improve. We need more education about the impact of mental illness, which can impact anyone. This is not someone else's problem. So get on your sneakers and join the community, because this could happen to someone in your life.
To watch more videos about mental illnesses and addictions, get resources, or to check our TV schedule for your neighborhood, visit talktherapytv.org.